What's up, Panko fam? It's Tuesday, and more importantly, it's chest day, my favorite day. The goals to make it a good day are ultimately the same as always. 1, wake up excited. 2, get better mentally, physically, and spiritually. For me, mentally will be studying and doing good in my exam. Physically will be hitting my protein, not having any cheat meals, and hitting my workout, and getting to bed early. And spiritually is ending the day with prayer with my friends, being kind to whoever I see, and posting something I truly believe is valuable and can help someone on social media. Number 3, make someone else's day better. And number 4, go to sleep exhausted but proud of myself and satisfied knowing I got better today. And I left it all in the field. With that, let's get to it. First things first, checking out the physique real quick. Normal lighting, no pump. Far from my goal, but definitely getting a lot leaner. My appetite is through the roof and I'm always thinking of food, but the good news is my energy is feeling okay and my strength is feeling great. And my vascularity is getting a lot better. It's always super fun in the cut where every time you get a pump, you see a new vein unlocked. So every day I wonder, is this worth it? And then I get a sick pump and think, yeah, it definitely is. Now, as you guys know, a huge piece of advice I have is to not check your phone first thing in the morning. However, here I am on my phone because I love to reply to comments first thing in the morning. I spend a lot of time, probably an hour a day, responding to as many comments and DMs as I can on all of my platforms. Because it genuinely means the world to see you guys supporting me, and I'm always happy to answer questions. If I haven't replied to your comment, I truly apologize. I'm doing my best. Here's my breakfast today. I'm starting off with 3 eggs for healthy fats, a good protein, and micronutrients, as well as frozen fruit, which is an absolute hack, especially on the cut. So sweet, so delicious, so filling, and so low calorie. And then of course, for high protein, low calorie, I have non-fat Greek yogurt. Gotta get my coffee, and I absolutely love caffeine. This is just dining hall black coffee with 7 zero sugar sweeteners. Now I'm back at the dorm to get some work done. Taking some notes for classes, writing down some video ideas. It's important to have a sense of urgency early in the day. Sometimes you start off slow because you think you have so much time in the day, but next thing you know, it's 10 p.m. and you're ruining your sleep schedule because you weren't locked in early in the day and now you have so much work to do. I make sure to start with all the hard tasks first to build up momentum and make sure my evening is mostly light work so I can relax and wind down. Now I'm off to my first class of the day. It's a bit of a rainy, gray day, but it doesn't matter. It's chest day. That's always a beautiful day. Back at my dining hall for lunch, which is just chicken, of course with yellow mustard for 0-calorie sauce, and eggs. High protein, low calorie meal. Back outside for my second and last class of the day, and now I changed into a more comfy fit to work on some videos at my desk. Here's a thought I had while I was working. Everything in your life can be reframed to be a blessing. You miss someone, what a blessing it is you got to experience that love. You're stressed about something, what a blessing it is to care enough about something to be stressed over it. That's way better than having no stress because you have nothing you care about. You're scared, that's a blessing. It means you're doing something new that's pushing you out of your comfort zone. You're gaining a new experience. Win or lose, succeed or fail, you're adding to your story. That's ultimately what it's all about. So whatever your challenge is, start thinking about it as a blessing. Always a great reminder to stay grateful for everything in your life, even the things that seem bad. Speaking of being grateful, it's time for the best part of the day, chest day. Let's go. Alright, now I got my pre-workout snack. I'm starting with the Frosted Flakes, of course, a banana, and of course Gorilla Mode Nitric for a sick pump, and a scoop of regular Gorilla Mode for energy and performance. With that, let's get to it. It's push day, so I'm hitting chest, triceps, front delts, and side delts. Starting with the incline Smith, 2 sets to failure, but first I work up to that with just the bar, and then 1 plate, and then 2 plates, and then eventually 3 plates for the first working set. This push day is slightly different from the routine I posted, and the routine I'm going to post soon, but that's because I had to hit a different campus gym from usual, because I'm able to film at this one. All of my sets are done in the 6 to 12 rep range, which means I can always do at least 6 reps, but no more than 12. Part of the reason I'm able to maintain all of my strength and muscle on the cut is because I do low volume. So as the cut goes on, it'll start to look like I've actually gained a ton of muscle. In reality, I've just kept all of it while losing all the fat covering it. Remember, the longer you wait to get off the wrong train, the further you are from home and the more it costs to get off. So often I get people asking me, oh, you started working out at 12? I wish I started then. I'm so mad. I'm 25. It's too late for me. What do I do? Or, oh no, I just realized my dream career, but I'm 30. What do I do now? What do you mean, what do you do? You know what you need to do. You start chasing it. You start working out today. Sure, maybe you wish you started 5 years ago, but your future self 5 years from now wishes you started right now. They're repeating the same thing. Oh, now I wish I started at 30, but now I'm 35. If I started 5 years ago, I'd have my dream physique right now. I'd be so shredded. I'd have my dream career. Get started right now. Regrets don't have to be permanent. You can't change the past, so use it as a catalyst for change. Feel that regret and promise yourself you'll never feel that regret again. Because this time you're gonna go all in right now. We're locked in, we're fired up, and now it's time for 1 warm-up set and then 1 set to failure of flat Smith. Warming up with 2 plates, then resting for a second so I can hit my 3-plate set. If you went all in on yourself, all in your biggest dreams and goals for just 6 months, 180 days, you would be unrecognizable. Make it happen. Your future self 6 months from now is looking back at today, right now, as the day everything changed. Lock in. Quick physique check with a solid pump. At the very least, go all in on yourself for 6 months just to see how much you can change, to see what your body and mind are capable of. Don't go your whole life without ever knowing what it would be like to go all in on yourself, what would have happened. You gotta see it through at least one time. Now I'm staying at the Smith machine to hit 1 warm-up set and then 2 sets to failure of the Smith machine shoulder press. Incline just below 90 degrees. This is better and healthier for your shoulders than having it all the way at 90 degrees. After destroying those 2 sets, we're on to dumbbell lateral raises, doing 1 warm-up set and then 2 sets to failure. Slight bend at the elbows and imagine pulling the weight out instead of up. And as I'm hitting this set, just a quick reminder that embarrassment is the most overrated fear ever. Think of all the most embarrassing moments of your life. You can probably think of a million. Now try to think of the most embarrassing moments of everyone else's life. Suddenly you can think of so few, if any. Because the truth is, people aren't thinking about you as much as you think they are. You think it's the most embarrassing thing ever and it keeps you up at night. Everyone else has forgotten about it. So post that video, shoot that shot, chase that dream. It's never that deep, and it's better to experience embarrassment than never experience life. You're not going to get to the end of your life wishing you cared more about what random people thought of you. So be unapologetically you and stop taking everything so seriously. Side note, on the last few reps, don't be afraid to use the momentum like with any other exercise to squeeze out some extra intensity. Have some respect with the way you talk to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Stop saying you don't have the potential to be great, you weren't meant to be great, you don't have the genetics or the circumstances or the environment. So many people in life are going to compete against you, are going to hold you back, are going to tell you it's not meant for you. Don't do it to yourself. You have to love yourself, you have to respect yourself. And that means you stop beating yourself up over the past. You can't change it, you're just wasting your time. That means respecting your body by avoiding substances, by staying sober, by being healthy, by eating healthy, by moving. But most of all, watch the way you talk to yourself. Yes, you should be tough on yourself and call out your excuses and hold yourself to high standards. However, you should also be your biggest hype man. Take a second to be proud of yourself for your accomplishments. Take a second to look back at all the dark times, all the challenges you thought there was no chance you'd get through, and yet you made it. So while you shouldn't be satisfied, you should know that there's so much more you can be and so much more you can do. Be proud of yourself and be patient with yourself as you're becoming a new person. Bottom line, be your biggest hype man, be your biggest fan. Now I'm finishing up the chest, first doing high to low flies, 1 warm-up and then 1 set to failure. Followed by low to high flies for the upper chest, 1 warm-up and then 1 set to failure. Now we finish with triceps, doing 1 warm-up set and then 2 sets to failure each arm of single arm tricep extensions, using the other arm for assisted reps. And then tricep pushdowns, no warm-up and then 1 set to failure. Quick pump check at the gym, I really need to get a gym with better lighting. And now we're back at the dorm for a pump check with way better lighting. So excited to see the crazy striations and vascularity about 2 months from now when I'm peak cut, but still enjoying the process now and still a pretty good pump. I'm having chicken breast for protein, of course, and some sweet potatoes for some post-workout carbs, and some broccoli because it's so low calorie that I can eat a fair amount and stay full without getting my calories up. Now it's my favorite time of the week. Every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, I go live on Kick to talk with you guys. If you were on my live, I really appreciate it. It was a super fun time answering you guys' questions, talking back and forth, getting to know you guys. It was a great time. Then after I finish up my live, I start working on some videos and some editing. Here's a weird psychology hack I've found to stop me from procrastinating. When I feel overwhelmed by a task and don't want to start, I start doing the task and explaining what I'm doing as if I'm telling someone how to do it. So I say out loud, okay, now we're going to open up my computer and we're going to open up this editing software. And now we're going to upload these clips one at a time. For whatever reason, it really helps me just talk myself through the task. Now I'm getting my steps in. I recently realized that when I'm not in rugby season, I get almost no physical activity outside of the gym. And lifting is not enough activity. You should be moving. So to hit my 10,000 steps per day, I've started walking for about an hour a day. I listen to music, I pray, I call a friend, I text a friend, or sometimes even watch mukbangs because it's super fun to watch other people eat good food when you're on the cut. Whatever it is, I stay distracted and it's actually a super fun part of the day. Alright, I just did about an hour of walking around, just walking around my hall. I had a spoonful of honey for a little bit of carbs to replenish me a little bit, and now I'm having a big plate of chicken to finish up my protein goal with 0 calorie yellow mustard as always. So excited for this. Some reminders for the cut. 1, you only have to stay in a deficit today. Keep repeating it to yourself. You just need to survive until it's time to go to bed, and then you go to bed. Then you made it. But that's what I keep telling myself. Just no junk food until bedtime, and then it's bedtime, I go to bed, reset. You just need to beat the day. Number 2, nothing tastes as good as looking good feels, or as hitting your goals feels. The cheat meal is always better in theory. You imagine it, you think about it over and over again, but once you have it, it doesn't hit as hard as you think it will. It doesn't last as long as you think it will. Let the craving pass, stay locked in, because you're gonna be so proud when you build your dream physique. I promise you it's gonna be worth it. Lock in. After that delicious chicken and mustard, I have a few friends over. Every day I like to end the night prioritizing my relationships. I'm either calling my family or hanging out with a few friends. We talk about the day and then we pray. Now it's time to be ready for bed. I know a lot of you guys asked for a leg day vlog. Don't worry, that is coming. I'm working on that right now. And I'm also working on more workout vlogs, more day in the life vlogs, advice for young men I wish I knew at 16, how to build certain muscles like your back, and more. And if you have any other video suggestions, please comment them and I'll be happy to make them. With that, you guys know the drill. Please like, subscribe, and most importantly, stay locked in because we're all headed to the top together.